It is cold. Big baby. Sounding good. Okay guys, today making a video about 5 things why I hate this damn car. Now keep in mind, I love this car very much. My very first car, but goddamn does it have its goddamn issues. Okay, keys, check. I got my keys in the goddamn ignition this time. Alright. To start this list off, but just gonna go off of, you know, me having this car for a year, of going off of what I've noticed about the car, you know, things that I personally do not like about my year Mustang, or my Mustang is in specific. But well, this is the #1 thing I hate the most: the goddamn gas mileage. So I have a V6, you know, the cheaper trim for this year Mustang, and I noticed that my gas mileage goes down so much more than I would thought it would go down. And I have a friend who has a GT. It's a white GT. It's awesome, freaking amazing. And I think my gas mileage, or gas miles per gallon, is a little bit worse than his. And I'm not sure if it's just my Mustang in specific. I keep saying that word wrong, but I don't know if it's my fuel injector being clogged, my fuel pump, or whatever it could be that is killing my gas mileage. But I filled this car up, let's see, I think either Monday or Tuesday this week, and today is Friday. And I'm already need to go to the, I'm about to go to the gas station right now, to be exact, but I already need to go to the gas station. And this is freaking ridiculous. Like, don't get me wrong, I love this car, but geez, spending $30 every few days, it's not good for my bank account. I spend more money putting gas in this car than I do on actually modifying this car, and which is ridiculous. Why am I always here? Oh my god, I hate this so much. It's so annoying. Okay, now back to your regular scheduled programming. Car was coming up on my butt. I don't like that. That was half throttle. Okay, the next part I hate about this car, and this is my car specifically, I know they have different trims, you know, automatic, manual. This car is not a freaking manual. Oh my god. This is my first car. I never had a manual car before, but before this, I have a motorcycle. That was my first vehicle. That's obviously a manual, so I'm just like, you know, used to having a manual vehicle. But having an automatic is not a bad thing, gas mileage wise, but it's not as fun to drive. You're not as in tune with your car if you have an automatic. Now, granted, having an automatic, you break less stuff than you would having a manual, but something about having a manual and switching gears yourself, it's more fun than an automatic. Now, granted, having an automatic is still pretty fun, but it's just, you know, one of those little things that I wish was a manual. For this car, there's really nothing much else to say about that, except for I wish it was a manual. Next thing that I absolutely hate about this car is how often things break in this car. Now, you could make the jokes that, you know, fix or repair daily Fords, that, you know, that's how they are, but I had this car for a year now, a year and a few days now, because I got it for Christmas last year. And over the summer, last summer, my car spent about a month to 2 months total in the shop getting some things done to it, like rebuild transmission, new gear selector. Like, this one is more tactile than the old one was. The old one felt like it was about to fall apart, and you had to put it in like 3, then you had to put it back in the drive. That's how bad the transmission was on it. But this car initially went to the shop because I thought I had something wrong with my radiator, but it really was just the cap from my radiator. And so we, you know, took the car to them, you know, a certain company, and they found out that I had a whole list of problems wrong with my car that I didn't even know about. Now, I completely forgot what all they did to it. I know they got okay, you know, still spending a lot more money on repairs than you should with a normal car. I know this car is it's 2005, so it's about 12 years old now, and it should, you know, be getting its due for those type of repairs. But it still is crazy how often you have to repair this type of vehicle. Okay, for the fourth thing that I hate about my Mustang, and I think it's from like 05 to 09, is the dash display. And it's not the dash display itself, where it's really the chrome or silver outlining that's above it, which makes it really hard to focus on when it's around sunset, around 3 or 4 in my area where I live. When the sun is down, you gotta pull the visor straight down like this, and it's hard to see how fast you're going. And part of that has to do with the silver outlining trim for it. Hey, we can race. Bring that booty here, boy. I forgot what exit I take. But yeah, the display itself, when the sun is shining through this car from like direct angle towards you, towards the driver, it is completely difficult to see the gauges or the dash itself, and it is horrible. Now this list was actually pretty hard to put together because I absolutely love this car. I love that it's a muscle car. Sucks that it's a V6, but you know, still gets the job done. Still gets up and go. He did it too. But for the final thing that I hate about this car is how hard it is to find good quality V6 parts for this car, because you know, when you got to search for parts for my vehicle, you have to type in V6. The V6 trim and the V8 are two different things when it comes to like obviously they're two different things, but they're two different things when it comes to parts on, you know, American Muscle, CJ Pony parts. So usually when I'm looking for parts, they're either really dang expensive or they just non-existent, honestly, because I've been looking for some good quality long tube headers for this car for about a few months now, and it's hard to find any of them. And it's really hard to find freaking parts for this car that are good quality and for a good price. But I don't know why it's like that, honestly. Like, you would think, you know, by it being like an older model car, you know, parts will be a little bit cheaper and easier to find since the car has been out for a while. And like another thing I've been looking for is like I've been looking for superchargers and turbochargers for this car, and they're non-existent, like really, for this car. Because I would type in like a specific 05, 09 Mustang V6 supercharger, turbocharger. Not saying that I want to buy it or anything. I just want to looking at options for the future. And I cannot find one single website that has a good supercharger. Now, turbochargers, like, there's just one website that has a few, and they're not really up to my standards. I prefer to supercharge my car than turbocharge it. I'm still a high school student, so I'm not really trying to break the bank buying car parts yet. You know, once, you know, time goes on, then I'll just throw money at car parts. But yeah, that's really how it is. It's hard to find car parts for me. If you guys know any places where I can get, you know, good car parts for my car, just put it down in the comment section below. Let me know, because I've been having a hard time. The only place I really know where to go is AmericanMuscle.com or CJ Pony Parts, and that's where I got all that's where I got all my and that's where I got all my parts from so far, which is AmericanMuscle.com. So yeah, let me know if you guys know any other websites where I can find great, affordable freaking parts for my goddamn car. But yeah, that's gonna be the end of this video, guys. Thank you guys for sticking around for another great video. Thank you guys for 50 subs. I was about to say 50K, I didn't hit 50K. That's my other channel. But thank you guys for 50 subs. This channel is growing really fast. I haven't even shouted out my main channel yet, which is Bearable Gaming. Link it down below if you guys want to go subscribe to that. It's my gaming channel. Yep, I'll be bringing you guys more car videos in the new year. Let's get this channel to 100 subs by the end of this month, or end of January, I should say. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Peace out.